Pisces, welcome back. Okay, Pisces. Alright. What you need to know, or I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Use your mind wisely. But I did get, okay, sorry. I'm trying to get rid of some of the cats in my room. I'm also trying to get rid of my daughter, but apparently she decided not to leave. Okay. Use your mind wisely, but honestly, immediately as soon as I saw the pig, I saw something here about being greedy. It doesn't have to be with money. This could be being greedy with energy, not wanting to share emotion. No, I don't know. We'll go deeper for Pisces. I am hearing though, like, yes. What? I'm getting so much random shit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you guys are like preoccupied on shit that, you know when you're cleaning and you're finding a whole bunch of stuff that you're like, I haven't seen this in 84 years, right? And then you start playing and you forget that you were like cleaning, or you start like putting it on, and then all of a sudden you're walking around with like a sun hat, a feather, I can't remember what those are called. The feather, you know what I'm talking about. And like sunglasses and shit, and you haven't finished cleaning your room, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if some of you guys have ADHD. Or there's just something pulling at you and you're trying to avoid it, but you're not. It's not working. It's just not working. Okay. You guys are Pisces. I mean, obviously you guys tend to go into what's the word I'm thinking of? I just heard somebody yell it, and then I didn't get it though. Daydream. You guys tend to daydream a lot, right? You guys tend to daydream a lot. So it could be that you guys are daydreaming a lot about what could be, about what you want, about like a kind of, it's almost like you're daydreaming about a kind of different life that you want. But they're saying stop daydreaming and like get to it. Like stop daydreaming about it. Okay, you've done the part of manifesting. You've asked for what you want. Now it's time to move forward towards it. Okay. Yeah. Pisces. Oh yeah. Transformation is beautiful. And then you got vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. Life is speeding up. You got that too. Crazy. Pisces, life is about to take a turn, and I feel like it's a good turn. With 2 here, so it could be with someone else. Doesn't have to be. I feel like you are going through a transformation. You have been going through a transformation. I feel like you're pretty much at the end of the transformation that you've been going through. You've been doing a really good job with allowing your guides to come in and lead you forward. I feel like this is very recent though. And I feel like as soon as they found an entryway and opening, they were like, let's bombard them. And it's like, oh, holy shit, like there's a lot that's coming in, and you're now starting to see clearly about, I don't know, people, places, and things, decisions that were made, things that you want in your life. Like I said, I feel like you guys are daydreaming and trying to manifest a different kind of, I don't know, there's a situation, there's something there. That was my foot, just in case you guys heard that. And then with nothing is wasted, I'm hearing someone say, oh my god, I wish I had just done this, I wish I had done that, I wish I hadn't done that, right? I'm getting your guides telling you, look, oh, and I just got ringing in my left ear. I'm getting your guides saying, you know, nothing is wasted. Every single lesson, every single person you speak to, every single time you deal with anything, there is a lesson learned here, right? Even if it's a negative one, you put that connotation that it was a negative one, right? Things are just things. Rain is just rain. But we're like, oh, if you don't like rain, you're like, oh, it's raining, right? Kind of like me. Like right now when it's like, it's been so hot, it literally does affect me. I become a whole different person. Literally, no. Just, if you want me sweet and soft and cooking and singing at home, and don't have me out in the heat. I turn into the Hulk. Fuck no. But that's kind of what I'm getting, right? Nothing is wasted. You know, when the natives or like other certain cultures, they use literally all parts of anything that they unalive. They use every single part of that animal, right? It's a tribute, it's a respect to the animal. Instead of just unaliving it for sport, right? No, you're giving thanks because it fed you. And so you make sure that people use the fur, the skin, everything, right? So they're saying the same thing kind of with, you know, the lessons. There's always a lesson to it, whether you liked it or not. It was a lesson, right? Nobody likes trigonometry, but it's still, you still learn something, right? Like nobody likes that shit, but we still learn. So that's kind of what I'm getting. You've had to go through some trigonometry lessons. Fuck that. If it weren't for math, I would still be going back to, I would go to school till the end of, till I couldn't anymore. Like I could not, if it wasn't for math. But I don't know why the fuck they think that I should have to take more math for more college courses. I don't want it. I don't want math. The Two of Swords, they're just Two of Swords, they're oh my god. What's funny is that the Two of Swords can mean different languages, right? Someone or something from a different country, a different language. It could mean, you know, different culture, but it is making a choice. It is making a choice between two, right? With use your mind wisely, yeah, making a choice. And with the sword here, you know, the swords is always swords are emotions, are speaking, they're learning, right? And it's, so I feel like it's you making a choice to move forward in a situation where you're going to learn. But I don't feel like it's a bad lesson. Let's clarify, transformation is beautiful. I feel like this is going to finish off your transformation. Whatever this is. The Four of Wands. Coming together. For some of you guys, this could be with, you know, Four of Wands. You see how she's here and she has the heart and the two children. Some of you guys could have two children. Somebody could have two children. But it's almost like a happy family, happy home coming together. It feels like everything is starting to come together. Or maybe this is what you're dreaming of, right? This could be you. You could be a mother with two kids, or you could be dreaming of, you know, of feminine and having two kids or something, whatever. But the transformation is you coming together and coming together as a whole. And that could be as a whole, as a family, for whatever you think is your family, right? You could be a single person with 3 dogs and that's your family. Whatever it is that you consider your family, right? Not what society tells you what is a family or what should be a family, right? It's what you consider to be your family. Some people are single and just have friends and that's their family. And that's correct, right? Blood doesn't always make family. It doesn't. No. So it's almost like the transformation here is transformation, not just of, it could be of just yourself. This also could be just of you transforming and your home becoming complete, because there's nothing missing outside of you. There's nothing missing outside of you, right? And some of you guys, it could be somebody, you guys are daydreaming of a happy home, a wife, 2 kids, a husband, whatever it is, right? You guys are dreaming of, because the 4 of Wands could also mean marriage, right? With the Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. It's the 8 of Pentacles. Nothing is wasted. Everything that you use, everything that you have, you can use to manifest. Everything that you've learned, everything that you've gone through, even the negative stuff, you can manifest with everything that you've learned, right? It can all go into the pot, and once it's simmered, you're not gonna taste it, right? What you're doing is you're using what you've learned, what you don't want, what you do want, what it is that you're you know what I mean? Like everything that you have learned, nothing is wasted. And with here, with the 8 of Coins, it's literally working together, working to get exactly what it is that you're trying to manifest here. With the 7 of Wands at the bottom and the Ace of Swords. You setting up your boundaries, and because you set up your boundaries, you're now seeing the truth here clearly. Do you see how there's like a posse at the bottom, and you've elevated yourself to see clearly, and now you do see clearly with the Ace of Swords, and now that's turning the wheel of fortune. That's turning that's turning the fortune in your life. Now my nose is real itchy. Yeah, you're literally turning your fortune because you now see the truth about the lessons that you learned, about the heartache that you've gone through, about the decisions that you made, about the people that maybe you've chosen, the jobs that you've done, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that you've learned from, nothing is wasted. A lot of times people will get stuck and on a heartbreak, and they don't realize that they're or sometimes they do realize, I realize that they're just going around and around and around and around in the same cycle because they're afraid, or they're angry, or they're resentful, right? And so I feel like you're coming out of that. Ouch, I have a weird pain on my left side. I don't know if you guys have a weird pain on your left side. That was weird. Alright, clarifying the 2 of Swords. Oh, I didn't even put those cards in. A lot of times we'll stay bitter. Spilt milk, yeah. You have a choice of either staying in regret, staying in bitterness, staying in woulda, coulda, shouldas, mistakes, disappointments, minor problems, or moving forward. Has this choice already been made? Have you guys already made the choice? Let's see. I heard I'm not crying over spilt milk anymore. Changing. Yep. Well, it's in a state of flux. So you guys are in the middle. Bless you. You guys are in the middle of choosing to make a change. It's in a state of flux right now. Okay, so let's clarify the, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, transforming your friendships, your groups, your soul tribe. I can't see because of this glare. A third person. There's a third party that you want to contact, you want to network with, you want to hang out with, meet in person. Somebody that's on social media. Togetherness. You want to be friends with someone, and this is someone that you have unconditional love for. This is a soulmate. This is someone that you've had constant affection for. I'm even seeing here best friends. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Infinite love, unchanging appreciation. I feel like your love for this person has never truly left, no matter what. But you, something happened here with the third person that might have ended up coming in between you guys. But with the Four of Wands, it's almost like you guys want to come together, or you want to come together with this person. Anamkara. What's Anamkara? Is that Greek? What is that? Anamkara. I'm gonna look that up after. At the bottom we have affluence, well put together. I feel like you guys have affluence. You guys are well put together. You guys are very cultured, possibly even wealthy. Exclusivity, professionalism, individuality. Attention to detail, luxury. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Birdcage. You're in a codependent relationship where somebody is very clingy, possessive. You're feeling very restless. You want your freedom. You're watched. You're feeling like a hostage. Somebody's very jealous. You're trapped. A predator. What the fuck? I feel like this is how you might have felt before. If you're still dealing with this, are they still dealing with this? Came out in reverse. No. You're either out of this or you're coming out of this. Because it came out tandem, synchronized, but it came out in reverse. Sacrifice, release, let go, giving up, surrender. You're either out of this or you've already like started to see the truth of the situation. It does feel like you're dealing with someone because it is the Four, which is Cancer, the home of Cancer, which is, you know, relationship, home, family. You felt very controlled. You don't want this to repeat again. You don't want this to repeat again. This is your fear. This is the fear of what you've gone through that you don't want to repeat again. And you feel like this keeps repeating and repeating. What is actually going to happen if they move towards what it is that they want? Boldness. Trailblaze. Navigating uncharted territory. Got your 6. Teammate. Resourcefulness. Unflappable courage. Shut up. And there's another 2 there. There's blocked. Change. Challenges. Time to regroup. What's under this one? Blinders. You have blinders on, victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity. Echo chamber. You hyper focused on the negatives. Okay, you're very defensive. Yeah. But this is your home. This is where your heart lies. There's love here, kindness, family. There's contentment. Your heart's desire. Okay, well, low point. Are you guys exhausted? Are you guys feeling at a low point? Okay. I feel like you guys have a choice to make. It is up to you if you haven't already made it. I feel like it's fairly clear if you guys are still dealing with whatever this is. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. Even if it's like an ex-partner and you have kids together, you owe the kids everything, but you don't owe them anything, right? Especially if you're doing your part and you've done your part. Even if this person has problems, it doesn't matter. Like, they're adults, right? That's why they got into a relationship. Anyway, I don't know. It's your guys' life. Discernment. Yeah, using your discernment. Using your discernment on when is the time to disconnect and move forward with your life. What is this shit? Oh, yeah, those are the ones I didn't put in. 2 came out. Sacred revolution. Yeah. For yourself. And then you got original self. How funny is that shit? A sacred revolution, but for yourself. Like, live the life you want to live. I don't know. That's up to you guys. But I feel like whatever this is yeah. I understand if people have, like, I've never asked somebody to stay with me just because I've had physical autoimmune conditions. I've never expected even people to help me when I was in relationships, right? And that goes the same for mental illness. If somebody has a mental illness, I'm so sorry. I hope you go get help. But it doesn't mean I'm going to sacrifice my life and happiness for you. Unless it's a kid, you know. Even if it's your child, and it's your child. But if it's just like, I don't know. But no. Yeah. You gotta make the choices that make you happy and that are good for you, because I don't feel like this is great for you. If you're feeling trapped, it doesn't matter what situation you're in, that isn't good for you. Okay, Pisces, I love you guys so much. I hope this hurt. Why does that keeps coming out? No, you know what? That came out in Libra. I hope this hurt. Somebody keeps trying to send you guys like negative energy. Listen, I am in great mood, okay? I am in a great mood. This is not my energy. This is not, somebody keeps trying to interject into your guys' energy. I don't know if it's this person. I don't know if they do like, if they go into like energy work or do witchcraft or whatever. But yeah, this came out in Libra too. I hope it hurt. Anyway, clean your energy. Do energy work, baths, whatever it is that you need. Sage the place, because a lot of people anyway, I hope this helped. I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.